8.
Well, straight away via through Bardiani, JSF Fanzani, up the road with 2 Airbnb hotels as well. They've got Kevin Vauquelin to ride for today. He's in really good form. You know, X-Mobility just marking this move, and Lotto as well.
The steadiest race until the ridiculously explosive finale. But in terms of managing your resources, you have to think about it. There we go, a bit of a smile there. Mathieu sitting on his wheel, so if you want to ride that quickly, well, I'll just sit behind through, not going to... Look, he's just saying calm, he's just saying wait. But also the others are like, well, why should we wait? We've built this lead, we want to build as much of a lead as we can. So, and Dillier, we've seen it with Il Trattore as well. I said Tim Wellens trying to keep warm.
Victor Campanat.
Oh, yeah.
So Van Dillier.
He's gone for a bit of a...
That's the first thing he's done that hasn't involved just riding for about an hour and a half. And he pops his shades back on.
But I watched the results and the highlights.
That's an enormous bit of cake in his mouth.
Bit of cake. Look at the size of that cake.
Yeah. Oh, that's because you lockjaw that, doesn't it?
Yeah,
painful just looking at it. Anyway, sorry, yes.
So I'm just wondering what the cake is. Is it a big bit of rice cake?
I want to know how hard it is.
Oh, it's hard.
And quite dry as well.
Yeah, lethargy. Oh. And Dillier just rode back a little bit too quickly. But very, very interesting. But they're sewing it back together again. And oh, there's a little bit of a move going here. This looks like Tosh van der Sande.
Kit of Filippo Ganna.
Yeah,
he can climb like Ganna can. He proved that at the UAE Tour, didn't he? And he can sprint. Sprinted to a second place at Paris.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't commentating directly on that race, but what was that fit? Who did he? It was Mads Pedersen, wasn't it? He was super close, wasn't it? It was almost a photo finish. I think it was a photo finish, wasn't it?
It was very close. Yep.
No, I mean, he is very similar.
So, is this the start of something big now? Something big, sustained, and different from UAE Team Emirates? Communication there from Domen Novak to the rider who's working on the front, Vegard Starkelengen, who is...
If he does only gap him by 4 or 5 seconds, it's probably a good idea for him to wait, because they're clearly the 2 strongest here. But Weisswasser couldn't quite respond to that stinging acceleration of Mathieu. It was now solo and clear for one of the invited teams into this race, and they really are making an impression. Ben Swift is Carson on his wheel, takes the apex of that corner, taking the perfect racing line, still hugging the inside, forcing riders to go round the outside in the wind. So great riding here by Swift.
Very disciplined performance from INEOS Grenadiers, who've held Ganna perfectly positioned with still 3 support riders as well, possibly 4 towards the front.
Yeah, he's got Tobias Foss there, isn't he, as well? I think Ben Turner's not too far away. I'm proper.
Shooting down and onto the climb. He's made it, Mathieu, but he's made it by no more than about 8 bite lengths as EF Education Easy Post take things up now.
Yeah, it's Mikel Honore on the front for EF Education Easy Post, fully aeroed up. Driving that pace. Good riding by EF Education Easy Post. Perfect. Oh, there's been a crash.
Is anyone down? There's a little delay there. Niels Pollitt, who's done his turn, caught out at the back. I'm trying to see whether any big name riders. So there's a Cofidis rider down, and down hard by the looks of it. And so too is that rider. It's Aurélien Paris-Peintre from Decathlon AG to La Mondiale, who's been caught out there and gone down.
Oh, Tim Wellens on the front. Yep, there's that little pothole on the left-hand side. But this is the job that we've seen Tim Wellens do over the last couple of years. So Wellens, where is
are
Tadej
they?
Pogacar? Out of it again, but you do get the sense that this is something he's going to try and launch Tadej Pogacar in second.
Winding it up, and here we go! It's the Cipressa attack that everyone has longed to try and see, and it's Pogacar who opens things up, followed all the way by Filippo Ganna, followed by Romain Grégoire and Mathieu van der Poel.
Yeah.
In.
Okay, if we want to win this one, and we know how fickle this race can be in terms of opportunities, and to make it more of a...
Anyone else goes straight away, just as we thought he might. It's one of the steeper sections here. Tadej Pogacar cannot wait. Now, he's going to have to do this time and time again to shake off Mathieu van der Poel. He'll know that, so that is not the last of his attacks. Filippo Ganna straight away, same pattern as the Cipressa, slips into time trial mode just to stay at his own pace and ride himself back into contention.
Did you hear the braking? They're braking on that corner. They were carrying so much pace. In fact, you evenly matched on this climb. What a battle.
Oh, he goes! Just as you predicted he might. Van der Poel counters Pogacar. Pogacar has gone so deep now. Can he shut the door again on Van der Poel? Or is that the winning move? Van der Poel goes again out of the saddle. A brief little acceleration. Pogacar responding though.
On terms, Ned.
Ganna comes back. 500 metres to go and he is in the mix. Now, one breath and the Italian has to hit them hard, hit them long and get away and confuse the pair who thought they had this race between them. Mathieu van der Poel then, from the front, they're all lining up on the man with the fastest finish, but don't forget what a kick Filippo Ganna has. Pogacar has it all to do to try and win this race. He is on the back foot now, the world champion, as Van der Poel looks round and they slow right up. 500 metres to go. Checks again, Van der Poel. Ganna, they're easing right up. Some other riders could yet come into this. We don't know where that group behind is. They're out of sight for now. Pogacar playing a very, very cool game. Drops right off to try and launch a long one. Van der Poel on the left-hand side of the road. Ganna on the right. Pogacar winding it up. But Van der Poel goes long. That's a risk. That is a big risk. He's opened up his sprint over 300 metres from the line. Ganna trying to shut it. And Pogacar is on the wheel of the Italian. All three of these riders could win from here. But Van der Poel holds them off. Ganna in second place, Pogacar in third. That was a race for the ages. You'll have to wait a very, very long time to see a better Milan-Sanremo for men than that.